And good evening, one and all, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my soothing Sunday night stream. Thank you all so very much for joining me this evening. I hope you've all had an incredible weekend, and Happy New Year. I hope 2022 is a good start for everyone. If it's been a little bit tricky easing off that hangover from New Year's Eve, it's all good. We have the full year ahead of us, and we'll just take it one day at a time, okay? But it's so good to see you guys this evening as we continue with some more Wytchwood. How's it going, Night Kaiju, Wolf Warrior, Sheb, Salvaholder? I hope all of you guys are doing well. From last we left off on this adventure, we had successfully obtained the first 4 spirits to awaken this maiden from her deep and ominous slumber. And now we have 4 more spirits we need to look for. So my webcam is covering up most of them, but you can see we need to collect the souls of the rat, the cat, the fish, and the ram. So I'm very excited to see how these spirits manifest. Or what their story is, I should say. Oh yes, I remember you. Okay, now I just need to remember how to play this game because it's been a couple of weeks. Oh, it's all good, Sheb. Please don't feel pressured to renew your sub if you're not able to. But yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, Salvaholder, that sounds awesome. Got to catch up with your brother. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we haven't unlocked these gateways yet. That one goes to the swamp. This one goes to a mysterious icy area. That one looks like a market of some sort, maybe a town. This one looks to be almost in a shop or something. That's interesting. And this one looks to be in a seaside area. It looks very aquatic, which is interesting. So, the cat is in the market, the rat is in the graveyard, the fish is at the docks, and the ram is in the village. We haven't gone to any of those areas yet, so why don't we head back to the forest, and we'll take it from there. Okay, it looks like it's telling us to go in this direction, so why don't we head over there? And I can gather supplies along the way. Is it this way? Oh yes, to the village. Why, hello, Scarlet. I hope you're doing well. Oh my, this place looks like a dump. And this seems to be an interesting bit of business. This anxious little dog attempts frantically to get the town guard's attention as they stand watch in front of the smoking ruins of a burned down shop. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. The guard stifles a yawn, annoyed at having to work. Oh yeah? Well, what's your friend look like? The sleeves of the sheepdog's oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. So she's one of dem sheep, huh? Probably just got lost. You know, dem types ain't too bright. She didn't get lost, she's gone missing. Her wool shop was burnt down on purpose. Can't you smell it in the air? I'm down, sir. We're investigating the situation, but I'm sure this fire was a simple accident. I bet your friend just left a kettle on. Or something. Oh, Oh, yes, I believe it did reset itself since then, so I'll just adjust the volume. Okay, that should be a lot better. Should be able to hear me a bit clearer. How can you say that? Everyone knows that the ram hates the black sheep. Look at all these footprints. I bet his goons had something to do with this. Listen, are you starting to get on my nerves? Just leave this to the professionals, alright? He turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I better look into this funny business myself. Alright, we're already starting with the ram. Okay, question the ram in the village square. The ram and its flock are known to congregate at the center of the village. Okay. Let's see if we can also grab some supplies while we're looking around. Ooh, villager. Who goes about her business, barely gets by. A familiar story in these parts. A plug pocket. Oh, can we pickpocket the villagers? Galactic Emperor Batman, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. The Emperor of the Galactic Dominion has arrived with a 7-month Prime resub. Liking the stream so far, Steph. Oh, thank you so much, Batman. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. Thank you. And Happy New Year, Samuel. I hope you're doing well. Okay, bit of cobblestone, that's good to remember. But I did see that I can make something called a plug pocket. Oh, I need some things for this. Bones from the graveyard, something from the docks, and a pickpocket's glove. I'm sure I'll be able to find all of these if I keep looking around. Oh. That caught me. Okay, that's fair, that caught me. God damn it. Okay, the village has a lot of interesting and somewhat nasty things lurking about for us. Ooh. We can catch a rodent with a snap trap. I have a feeling we'll need... Hang on, I just want to make some more of these. Come on. Yeah. Alright, good. Let's have a little bit of a look around and get what we can before we head to the center of the village. Okay, a cat disinterested in the lowly affairs of humans. So, a cat treat. Okay, so for that we need milk and we need fish, which we can get the docks. We're probably going to be doing a lot of exploring in this stream because we've got whole new areas to explore. Piece of shit trying to steal from me. What is this, pray tell? Oh, here we go. This must be the portal. At first glance, this looks like a neglected shack long ago fallen into disrepair. But your canny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked yet constant until probably disrupted. Running your nail across the grain of one of the nailed-up boards proved to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Oh, Noah, it's all good. You have nothing to apologize for. Why don't we have a quick look just to see if this is indeed the fast travel area? Yes, it is. Good. Yeah, the thieves in the village, like, apparently they will just, like, straight up try to rob you. Like, the Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Okay, that's on the way to the market. So let's keep looking around for now. Ooh, a skeleton key. Okay, so the cat's up there. But a skeleton key. Are those for using against, like, those weird... I think they're supposed to be mimics. Those weird walking... Yes, there we are. What are you exactly? It's a mimic. I fucking knew it. Nothing suspicious about this chest whatsoever. No, nothing weird. At all. But I'm going to save that skeleton key that I found just in case it's... I need to get past one in particular. Oh. Oh, Salvaholder. Salvaholder has redeemed a Pick My Voice. Day 9 in captivity. Head empty. Only Krampus. Oh. Are you not having a good time, mein Liebling? Ah. I imagine that is a ram over there. Strange times, indeed. Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our wool proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right, plain wool is the best wool. Oh, these outlandish colors and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. They are the product of misled individuals. And as we all know, individuals are weak. Only the united are strong. Together, we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all the colors bad then? What about grey? It's almost plain white. Grey is forbidden. Grey is a gateway to blue. And where there's blue, green isn't far behind. Then what's next? Yellow? Purple? Even red. Oh no, anything but red. No. Always remember, colors lead to discord, to chaos. And with chaos, the wolves will come for us all. Not the wolves. Watch out, there's one right there. The nearest sheep nearly jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. I'm not a wolf, you half-wits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right. So what does an outsider want with us? Are you here to tempt my flock with your archaic ideals? I doubt you lot would have room in your heads for any more ideals. But no, I'm here looking for the black sheep. It seems the shop was burnt down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? This bothersome black sheep is a thorn in my side. Never heeds my warnings. Always goes against what's good and proper. But I assure you, I was tending to my flock all night, so I had nothing to do with her disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you've always had it out for the black sheep, and I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander. You have no proof of any wrongdoings. For all we know, she may have just left the kettle on. As the sheep stomp about, you notice flakes of ash leaving black marks on the cobblestones of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where the suspicious trail will lead. Okay. Okay, so we need unveiling powder for that. Oh. Okay, cool, so we can get water from there. Unveiling powder. You sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints, still blackened by ash. The faux German accent for the ram and the sheep is a surprisingly good fit. Oh, Dankeschön! I think it requires a bit more work, but I'm pretty proud of it so far. It appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. Ah. I'm trying to not get too carried away with exploring and get some of the mission done. Ooh, frog slime. We're always in need of more of that. Oh, go away. Oh, Samuel, you're too kind. I'm actually very proud of how this lipstick came out. And I assume, yes, that leads to the graveyard. Oh, we're not ready to go there just yet. And I want to save that for later. I'm sure we'll have to go exploring there eventually. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Is it just me or does that lady look familiar? She looks almost like the sleeping princess under... I mean, what sleeping princess? I'm not saying this out in the open where everyone can hear me. You, sir, are an elf, the tiniest of people said to be capable of even great feats of smallness. What is that? Ooh, shiny lure used to catch the eyes of distractible clutching scavengers. I'm gonna need some more of these then, it seems. Oh guys, Dankeschön, I'm so glad that you like my makeup tonight. But that comes to the end of that particular Pick My Voice. Dankeschön to Saberholder, thank you so much for requesting this. I hope you all liked it. Come on, elf. Come on. What do you have? Did the elf just, like, evaporate or spontaneously combust? Because that's brilliant. Alright, let's keep looking, shall we? The struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn, burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. The footprints leading away look to be moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. Okay, and that goes to the docks. Good, good, good. How's our map looking? Okay, all looking very good so far. Brilliant. But yes, let's just stay in the village for now and try to settle this ram nonsense. A pair of lone footprints stuck into this vegetable garden. You notice some footprints searching in confused directions farther afield. The black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail? Oh, hello. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. Your only company is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes to examine the great carved demon closer, noticing the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. I just hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. As you reach up to unwrap the scarf, the gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with the sound of like two grinding millstones. Well, excuse me. I'm quite fond of this avian excrement, actually. It adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, wouldn't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Huh. A watcher? Why is it that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest blocks of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I. And yet, day after day, I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush. I don't need to take fashion tips from you. Excuse me, sir. And besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf. Admit it. I was merely following this trail of city footprints, but now that you mention it, the scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the Black Sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? The Black Sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. This world is alive and needs a good splash of colour once in a while. You know where the Black Sheep is, then? Now hold on. How do I know you're not another agent of banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt. So last century. You'll have to prove you're an ally of the fashion scene before I say another word. Now, I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Pah, those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite, and absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Okay, so we need 3 elf shoes, a sewing kit, and a gnome hat. We can do that. Can I make a sewing kit? I can. The Lou Bear, thank you so much for the 11-month resub. Raise a glass of whiskey. Cheers. I'm currently drinking rum tonight, but cheers to you. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. Elf? Do come over here, little elf friend. Where have you gone? And a gnome hat from the fields. Let's get all the things we need from what we can get in the village, and then we'll head over to the fields, shall we? Well, there should be an elf around here somewhere. Just need one more. Come on. There we go. And let's head over to the fields, shall we? It seems the secret ingredient is crimes. Come here, little elf. Krampus just wants to play. Now. Okay, for you, we need to make a puzzle box. Which kind of looks a little bit like the lament configuration, but okay. You know, if you want a puzzle box, I can make you a puzzle box. We need for that seashells, which we get from the docks. So, looks like we're going to be heading there now. So let's get back to the village and let's find the docks. Which I believe was down this way. Yes, further over to the east. And yeah, I noticed you guys were saying in chat, but God, this game is gorgeous. Ah, here we are. Oh, is the village like full on Innsmouth? Or the docks, I should say. What the hell is that? Is that a fish with legs? What the hell? A shore skipper. This fish seems to have skipped a few evolutionary steps. So we need a crab trap for that. And a fisherwoman? The people here have a certain look. Yep, it is just full Shadow of Innsmouth over here, and this is amazing. I have to say, this music makes me want to break out into singing sea shanties. Perfect. I needed a seashell. Likely shallows for an easy catch. Okay. Okay, brilliant. I can make those fairly easily. Well, let us make that before I forget. For that, I need barnacles. Okay, let's give this a shot and see what we get. Where can I find barnacles? Okay, crab traps. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's reorganize my inventory just a little bit. I know this song. I know this song. This is a particular sea shanty. I think it's Ladies of Spain? I could be wrong. I'm sure I'll need those at some point, so I thought, might as well grab them now. Well, let's head back over to the fields. It'd be nice if I could find the area where I can quick travel. That looks promising. To so many passers-by, this seems yet another collection of crusty barnacles, clinging to the surface of a stone until the tide next surges. But you can spot the inconsistencies, the irregularities within the scattered arrangement. And with a single exacting touch, the illusion falls away. Oops. God damn it, Night Kaiju. I was thinking that just a little bit in the back of my brain, just crab people, crab people. Be like crab, look like people. Now, gnome, where are you? There you are. Give me your hat. I think we just sent him somewhere, with that DIY lament configuration that we made. Let's not think too much on it and go back to the village, shall we? We have such sights to show you. Where is that gargoyle? Ah, there they are. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. You set the tiny footwear aside. Well, what are you waiting for? Blah blah blah. Sewing kit. Tuck the sewing kit in a safe nook nearby. You set the little gnome hat nearby. As you present the handful of tiny clothing, the gargoyle lets out a grinding screech. Yeah! What? What's wrong? He's simply magnificent. The excited statue seems thrilled about the elf shoes in particular. You nearly gave me a heart attack, and I don't see what's so great about those things. They're barely the size of thimbles. Ignoring you, the gargoyle slips the minuscule shoes onto its wiggling toes. Okay, to be fair, I recently bought a new pair of sneakers the other day because the ones that I currently used to have, they were just like worn through and I really needed some new ones. I'm not gonna lie, when you find a pair of shoes that just fit perfectly and they're super comfortable, don't deny it, guys. There's that moment of just like a full body like shiver of just like bliss of just because I personally really hate shoe shopping, and so I kind of get that. Maybe I wouldn't be able to squeeze my massive feet into those tiny elf shoes, but I can sympathize for the gargoyle. Ignoring you, the gargoyle slips on the minuscule shoes onto its wiggling toes. Oh, but aren't they just lovely? And they match my scarf. Well, I think you look ridiculous. Now tell me where the black sheep is, or I'll turn you into gravel next. No need to wrinkle up your rags. I carried her out to a secret grove in the woods to hide from the ram. Even managed to save some of her stock as well. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Welcome back. Since you've shown yourself to be no friend to the ram, I guess I could fly you out there too. The gargoyle flexes the heavy stone wings on its back. The stocking statue doesn't seem capable of flight, but you've seen stranger things. Yeah, let's go. I think I know where we're heading. Hello. Oh, you poor nervous thing. Hi. Oh. The character design in this game. Oh, sweetie. Stay back. The ram sent you to finish me off, didn't he? Oh, crackers. I knew I couldn't trust that gargoyle to keep a secret. Calm down. I didn't come here to fleece you. In fact, I came to see why that miserable tyrant tried to run you out of town. You glance around at the rescued rolls of patterned fabrics and balls of coloured yarn. All because of this lovely textile work? I never meant to cause trouble. I just wanted to make beautiful clothing. But the ram saw my work as some affront to his great vision. He wants all us sheep to dress the same, think the same, be the same. But I don't understand. Why can't we be different? The loudest voice is seldom the wisest. The Medloid Man! Oh, thank you so much for the gifted subscription. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it is the first gifted sub of the new year and of January. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, dude. The loudest voice is seldom the wisest. Tears well up in the sheep's wide-set eyes. They burned down my wool shop and tried to kidnap me. I only barely got away. Thankfully, that helpful gargoyle was able to salvage some of my things from the fire. At a time like this, knitting clothing is the only thing I can do to calm my nerves. I hope I have enough yarn to last me. My poor spinning wheel was broken on the journey here, so I don't think I can make any more. A shame. Right, too, I'm a weaver of sorts. Your wheel can't possibly be beyond repair. Can I take a look at it? If you think it would help, be my guest. Oh, Samuel, thank you for the stretch check. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can help out. Oh, poor new friend. Ah, there it is. Restorative idol. Okay. So for that we need Mandrake Root from the graveyard. And a necromantic charm. What do we need for that again? For that we need pumpkin jack bone from the fields. Okay, so we need to head to the graveyard and to the fields. Because I'm dying to explore it. Why don't we head down to the graveyard first? I think it was down this way. Field water patch. That wasn't it. Where was it? Oh, it was down that way. Come on. Ow. Here we go. Ooh, spooky. Hello, sir. Sorry, ma'am, but I must warn you the graveyard's not safe right now. If you got flowers, I can go lay 'em at a grave if you want. Bleh. When I croak, nobody better bring me posies. What's the matter? Something's got the spirits of this place riled up in a real bad way. All restless and cranky they is. There's this horrible howling coming from the mansion up the road. A scream that'll chill the bumps right off of your goose. Every time I gather up my wits to take a look-see, my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something more than just a sleepless spirit. Ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, it takes something special to put the fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell them what you see? Maybe there's something to do with what's got all these ghosts so agitated. Ooh, yes. The rat. So we're not going to go after the rat just yet. We might go after them after we've taken care of things with the ram. Because we have to find Mandrake Root. Oh, perfect. We just have to dig up dead bodies. And a black rose. Lovely. I mostly prefer blue ones. That's fine. Ooh. A ghostly grasp trying to claw its way back to life it lost. Oh, a graveyard dog. Okay, I don't think we need dog hair for now. Oh, hi, oh boy. How's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. Hey, Frosty Kings. I'm doing well. My New Year's was very chill. Honestly, I just played Animal Crossing and enjoyed the countdown to the New Year on my village. / island. Because I've been playing that game series for so long now, so I love the special real world events that they do. Ooh. That's ominous. A hanged ghost, distinctly lacking the stillness characteristics of the dead. No known weaknesses yet. That's okay. That might be something that we have to take care of later. But we... have things we need to do. The field, that was it. We need to head to the field. Actually... I should probably find the fast travel section. Yeah, we're not ready to go to the mansion just yet. Oh, this is very cool though. Hello. Okay, so we might have to come back here and exercise some spirits lately, because we haven't really interacted with these creatures. But oh, the character design is so cool. And this looks promising. Where one might expect the door to a mausoleum, here instead stands a shrine, adorned heavily with skulls, perhaps to deter closer inspection. But their arrangement does not serve the dead nor their memory, instead being placed to mask a path beyond. Your knowing fingers reduce it to dust with a tap. Samuel, black roses are great, but nothing beats the striking beauty and hypnotic looks of a blue rose. Agreed, Barden's Odyssey. Never change, Sam. Never change. Grow and mature as a person, but your comments are always so lovely. Now we needed like one of those pumpkin things. Ah, yes. This way. The Lou Bear! The Lou Bear, thank you so much for the 500 bits! Dude, thank you, I really, really appreciate it. You're amazing, thank you so much. That was it, a snag vine. Okay, do we have what we need for a snag vine? I need to go back to the swamp or make some more of these, the reedy twine. We can get that, I think, from everywhere that there's like the river reeds. I just need to remember to grab them. Go away. I have what I needed for now. I'm gonna just try and gather some more reeds while I'm here. So I was running a little bit low. Oh no, Samuel, it's all good. If there is ever a time where you say, or anyone in general says something that I'm not quite comfortable with, I just let the mods know, and then they let you know. But yep, it's all good. Because you do say very nice things about me, but they're always very respectful, and I do appreciate that. Come here. There we go. Oh, don't worry. The Reverend's not allowed in the Blue Rose Respite. Or the Seraph's Domain, I should clarify. But she likes to show up where she's not welcome. Causing trouble. Invoking chaos when there should be order. Oh, we actually need milk for the thing for the cat, don't we? Yes, why don't we grab some of that while we're here, before I forget? Let's grab some of that. Okay, we've got 3. That should be enough for now. Alright, let us head back. Oh, hi! Did you need a lift to our secret grove? Yes, 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 yes. Now I just have to make this necromantic charm. And then I should have everything for the restorative doll. I actually should make some more of these healing herbs. Oops. As good as new. A few splints and some elbow grease and she'll be all ready to go. Wow, really? Thank you so much. What can I ever do to repay you? I think together we should repay that stinking ram for causing this mess in the first place. I have an idea to knit him a cardigan he won't soon forget. Why, a special gift? That's a lovely idea. Oh, you poor sweet thing. You have no idea who you're messing with, or who you are currently dealing with. But it will need a personal touch. Some wool collected from those dim-witted followers of his should do the trick. The ram guards his flock like an ogre. You won't be able to get a single hair off of them with him watching. That is a problem. Oh, unless you find his missionaries. Sometimes the ram sends out loyal sheep to spread the word. Why, I bet if anyone could find them, it's you. You found me, after all. He spouts his gibberish to the corners of the world. Where are these missionaries? Nearer than you think. They usually travel to the docks, the graveyard, and the market. A shame they won't have the ram's protection. I've got plenty of fleece here, but if you have something special in mind, just put it by the spinning wheel. Okay, so we need sheep wool, a metamorphosis elixir, and crypt crawler silk. Okay. Okay, crypt crawler silk is from the graveyard. Metamorphosis elixir, what do we need for that? Oh, we can make that. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go around and to the different missionaries in the different regions. And collect some wool, shall we? Oh, we need to unlock the area for the market, so let's head up there first. Off to the market we go. I knew it. Fucking knew it. You sneaky son of a bitch. Oh, there you are. Can I just sneak up on you with some shears? Excuse me, madam. Have you heard about the ram, the one true leader? Oh, truly, I don't have time for this. Just look at all these clothing stores around us. It's revolting. So many patterns, they make my eyes water with rage. Oh, I'll show you some eye-watering patterns, alright? A good magic show ought to send you spinning. I love this game. Give him the old razzle dazzle, prestidigitation deck recipe. Guys, we're gonna learn prestidigitation. Glitter bomb, I can make that. Can I make that? Shit. I need fireflies. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the forest because I need to gather more fireflies. Where's the fast travel area? I'm not going to interact with that just yet because I want to find the fast travel area first. Oh, is that, I think that is quite possibly the saddest looking unicorn I have ever seen in my goddamn life. Oh, you poor sweet thing. Hello. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone. I will be back later. Where is it? Oh, it might be here. Conveniently placed basket. A great offering of produce sits before this effigy, but you glimpse a single telltale marker secreted into one of the baskets. A quick tug and the illusion is dispelled. So what we needed for the ram was deck of prestidigitation. So for that we needed shiny lore. And yes, that's right, we had to go back to the forest. No, that's a swamp. I'm an idiot. Give him the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle. Give them an act with lots of flash in it, and their reaction will be passionate. Give them the old hocus pocus, bead and feather them. How can they see with sequins in their eyes? I've listened to the Chicago soundtrack way too many times, in case it wasn't already obvious. Anyone seen the movie Coraline? Absolutely! It is an amazing movie. So, so good. If you haven't seen the movie Coraline already, watch it. It's amazing, especially if you're a big fan of stop motion animation. Deadpool! Thank you so, so much for the 18-month resub. I really, really appreciate it, and so good to see you back here. Glad you could join us tonight. might do a bit of a scurry around and gather just general ingredients from the forest. Because I seem to have been running a little bit low on them. Sorry, fairies. Okay, so what do we need for that again? I hope this isn't a single-use thing. I really hope it isn't, otherwise... Oh lord, I'm gonna have to make a lot more. What else, hypothetically, would I need to make another one of those? Let's just make some more pots. Okay, we're doing good for everything else, it seems. We would need some more scales, though. But let's head back and just take care of one at a time, shall we? Crab people, crab people. Look like crab, kill all people. That is to the graveyard. Oh, we need stuff from the graveyard anyway. So we need crypt crawler silk. I'm assuming that they are very creepy and spider-like. And I am intrigued. Oh, this is looking promising. I see creepy crawler silk. Oh, now we're going exploring crypts, are we? Oh shit, that would be you. Okay, for a crypt crawler we need arachnicide, apparently. What do we need to make that? We need... Ooh, I can make that. Brilliant. Hey. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Good. And plenty of bug ichor. So, I think I've got everything I need. I'm just gonna make one more of those. And another one of those, just in case we need to make more than one precipitation deck. Oh, honestly, like the way they were designed with the legs being so like reaching out and the head and torso itself being quite bulbous in the center, it reminded me a lot of the design of the puppet in the horror movie Possum. That is an amazingly good horror movie. If you're not a big fan of really creepy puppets and like spider imagery, it may not be for you, but I highly recommend it if you're a fan of horror. I was gonna go to the market, wasn't I? Quick travel, here I come. The Luber. Anyone else find creatures with elk or deer skulls absolutely terrifying? I find them amazingly fascinating for character design, and weirdly beautiful in a lot of ways. Maybe because I'm more drawn to like the majestic nature of creatures that incorporate like deer skulls into their design, especially if they have like the full antlers as well. There's just something so regal in their bearing that is awe-inspiring to me, but I completely understand if you find them quite frightening. The movie that I was talking about with the creepy spider-like character design is Possum. P-O-S-S-U-M, I believe is the correct spelling. Oh, okay. I accidentally stumbled into this. You elbow your way to the front of a crowd that has gathered to observe a three-way shouting match. A trio of merchants are yelling wildly at each other. You treacherous fiend. I know it was you that snuck into my shop and put mealworms in my bread. Worms? Do you think I have time to traps about your silly little bakery? I have to make sure you stay out of my smithy. Firecrackers in my coal. I could have lost an eye. Ha. And you would have deserved it, you traitor. I know you ruined a whole batch of my candles with that sulfur stunt. Now my store smells like a mule's behind. The men launch themselves at one another, fists swinging in a whirling melee. Off in the shadows, you catch a stealthy figure watching the chaos with a delighted grin. You must be the cat. Dance, dance, how the idiots prance. With a flick of her tail, the feline disappears through the maze of market stalls. What's all this commotion about? A dull, monotonous voice drones out across the square in reply. Apologies, I'm gonna do my best Eeyore impression. You don't even know the worst of it. Oh, you poor sad unicorn. We're currently on another mission at the moment, but good sir, or madam, I will come back and help you. Now where's that sheep? I have words for them. There they are. The sheep grows cross-eyed at the blinding display of pure magical speculation as you shuffle a deck of enchanted cards. Ah! It's so... I can't see. That's right. Keep your eyes on the pretty colors while I shear you bald. The witch does not give a single fuck. Before the sheep can recover his eyesight, you snip a healthy patch of wool from his backside. Oh, I can still see the colors even when I close my eyes. Out of my way, I can't preach like this. I've got to get back to the flock. Be gone, dumbass. Okay, so it looks like we will need to make one for each of them, which means we're going to have to go to the docks and get some more scales. But I'll just make a few more of those in the meantime. Ow! Now we needed like some more crab pots, I think. Now, It was specifically like those scales, wasn't it? What was it? Yes, skipper scales. So I think there was one towards the top entrance of the docks. Hey you! Know what stinks around here? Your breath? Maybe cut back on the crabgrass. Haha, very funny. I'm talking about all these mismatched folk walking around like disgusting individuals. Don't they care about unity at all? Aren't they lonely? Don't they want to be part of something bigger? How are they not full to the brim with pure horror of existential dread? You leave the sheep to spiral deeper into his own metaphysical pit. This fellow seems to be projecting some deep-seated issues. Maybe if I give him a little push, he won't mind if I pilfer some of his wool. Something to send his... Are we going to find something that causes a deeper existential crisis? Bottled despair recipe. Okay. So I didn't need to make another deck, but I can make bottled despair. And look at that, I've got almost all the ingredients I need for it. Weird water. Yes. What I need for that is spectral tears. From the graveyard. Okay. I can do that. Where's the fast travel area? The music in the docks area just slaps, and it's so good. Where's the fast travel area? Ah, there it is. Where is it? Did I just walk past it? Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. There we go. Off to the graveyard. Alright, spectral tears. Okay, weeping spectre. Oh ghost, why do you weep? Sobbing with a grief transcending death. Soothing rune is what we need for you. And for that we need spirit salts. And a sporific potion. I can make that. Brilliant. Now let's head over to the docks. Oh, Plantinator. Perfect timing for a hydrate check. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, what have I done? The sheep's eyes glaze over as he looks deep into his soul and sees only nothingness. What's the point of it all? I'm so alone. Poor fella. He'll feel better when the curse lifts, but it'll be too late for his wool. Snip snip. The witch does not give a fuck. You collect a clump of wool and pat the sheep on his fluffy head. There. Things aren't always so bad. Why don't you run off home to your flock? You're right. Maybe I'm not so alone after all. The sheep wipes a dewy tear from his face and limps off towards the village. Okay, there's one more missionary and they are in the graveyard, so let us pop over there and see what they want. Yeah, I'm certain at this point this song is based off of a sea shanty called Ladies of Spain, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm sure somewhere on YouTube someone has either recorded a cover of it or is like just has performed it at some point. So I think the song that is playing in the docks area is Ladies of Spain. And the only reason why I know this is because I watched Master and Commander way too much when I was a teenager because I loved that movie. I love that movie so much. Amazing historical fiction movie. Now, where are you? Oh, sheep. Off causing nonsense. There you are. You seem a bit lost. Who's there? Show yourself in the name of the ram. No need to be jumpy, my friend. I'm just a lonely old woman coming to grieve. Oh, I thought you were one of those nasty ghosts. Usually this place is pretty dull, but lately there's been nothing but angry spirits. He glances over his shoulder in a near panic. Oh, why'd the ram send me here? This place gives me the creeps. You scratch your cauldron and thought, because at first I was like, cauldron? And like, of course, a helmet is a cauldron. And thought as the sheep jumps in a nearby patch of mist. Looks like all I need to do is give this chap a good fright and his wool will be mine for the picking. Okay, people know what I'm talking about when I mentioned Master and Commander. Oh, thank God, because I was worried it would, like, there weren't a lot of people who heard of that movie. But yes, Russell Crowe, Paul Bettany, such a good movie. Beautiful attention to detail with the historical accuracy. It's so good! A nice chattering companion should scare him straight. Haunted mannequin. Okay, what do we need for that? We need... Oh good, I've already got one of those. I need a mummified head and some ghostly ectoplasm. Okay. Let's see what we can do. You seem like I can get a mummified head from you. So I think I just need some of these. And ghostly ectoplasm. Good. Now, ectoplasm. I have a feeling you are where I get the tears from, but what about you? Antlered ghost. Haunted, now haunting. The creepy antlers seem to be an optical illusion. An exorcism charm. Okay. What do I need for that? Bat wings. Okay. I think for bats, I might be able to just use the snare traps. I think. Let's have a look. Come on. Or I could be wrong. Haven't really seen any bats around. The smaller one, since it is the lesser of two weevils. God, that scene's great. I love that scene in Master and Commander. And Ewan, yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad that you've seen that movie as well. I need to rewatch it actually. If it ever comes on Netflix again, I need to watch it. Because I don't think I've seen it since I was like maybe a teenager. I just watched it a lot when I was growing up because I just love the attention to detail so much. God, there should be some bats around here. Because I see them fluttering by, but I can't seem to be able to get close to any of them. Need to keep an eye out. Where? Because it just says I can get them in the graveyard, but it doesn't say where. Either I'll need a net or something else. Let's try. Okay, I see you. I see you fluttering around. Next time I spot one of you, I'm gonna try and use my witch's eye. So I know what I need for you. Where are you? Where are you, bats? Ah, there we are. Yes, vampire bat, winged terror of the night, though only dangerous if you're asleep. We need a bait stick. Okay, good, good, good. I should be able to make those. Oh, goody, I already have some. Come on. Good, good, good. And a batwing. Come along now, little bats. Good, good, good. Okay, let's see if this gets me ectoplasm. Otherwise, I'm targeting the wrong kind of ghost. Because there's a lot of ghosts in this graveyard. What are you? Oh my god, movies I need to rewatch. Master and Commander and Treasure Planet. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Treasure Planet is amazing. And pretty much an entire generation just like fell completely in love with it. Yes, good, good, good. I was right. Got myself my ghostly ectoplasm. So let's give this sheep, this poor scared little sheep, a bit of a fright. The skittish sheep nearly jumps out of its pelt in horror. Huh? Now's my chance to shear his wool before he comes back to his senses. You quickly snip a handful of wool from his quaking body. Forget this. I don't care how angry the ram gets. I'm going back to the flock. Alright, so let us head back to the village. Ewan. Ewan, have you not watched Treasure Planet before? So you are in for a treat. If you have Disney Plus, go watch Treasure Planet. That is everyone's homework for the coming week. Yes, I'm assigning homework. You need to watch Treasure Planet if you haven't already, and if you have already seen it, then go rewatch it. It's probably been a while. Manlord man. Also chat, I love you all dearly, but I would sacrifice any one of you in a heartbeat for a solar surfer. The solar surfer is so cool. And yes, that is completely valid. No, don't worry, Wolforia, there won't be a test. There won't be a test or anything like that. Just a strong recommendation to enjoy that movie. And yes, I do need a lift to the secret grove. Because I have things for our new friend. I've got plenty of fleece here, but if you have something special in mind, just put it in the spinning wheel. The 3 lots of wool taken from the ram's flock are almost eager to please any hand that guides them. Blah blah blah. Metamorphosis Elixir? A Metamorphosis Elixir will really make these garments pop. Crypt crawlers walk the line between the mundane and the supernatural, and their silk holds the key to that boundary. With all the goods at hand, you wave the black sheep over to the spinning wheel to get started. A bit stiffer than I'm used to, but I can work with this. She rolls up her sleeves and prepares the bobbin. As the black sheep manages the wheel, you assist by weaving your own magic into the fibers as you feed them through the device. Dazzling colours of every hue shoot out of the whirling wheel, sending sparks dancing into the underbrush. Soon, a large ball of rainbow-tinted yarn is wound together. Wow, we didn't even have to use any dye. I could use your help anytime. She gathers up the yarn and admires it before handing it to you. The mesmerizing colours seem to dance across the threads. Oh, it's so pretty! My thanks to you. I couldn't have done it without your skills at the wheel. Say, you should think about returning to the village soon. Your little doggy friend was quite worried about you last time I saw him. Oh my gosh, I was in such a panic that I completely forgot about him. Oh, but what about the ram and his flock? I'm a goner if I go back there. You leave that to me. Alright, we've got the magic yarn. Let us go say hello to the ram and make him shut up. Ooh. Was it down this way? No, I think it was across the bridge. Like, Sam, I haven't done a teacher ASMR audio before, but I'm struggling to think of ways that I would make one that felt unique to me, that isn't just like my own flavor of what's already been done before. Color is the path to division. Hang on, I'll see if I can do the German accent again. Color is the path to division, and division is the bedfellow of damnation. You twist the length of the multicolored thread into a makeshift lasso. The shifting colors make the threads appear to be alive. What nonsense. I'll just loop my magic yarn around each of these sheep and show them the world is more than black and white. Oh, they all look so cute! Look at them with their multicolored wool. Stopping in the middle of his sermon, the ram notices that his flock is no longer paying attention to him. The flock turns away from the ram's ravings, fully enraptured by the colorful threads. Hey, what are you fools doing? This is the black sheep's work. Wow, we just assumed it was ugly because the ram said so. No, you idiots. It's wrong. Have you forgotten everything I taught you? Look at all these wild colors. I never knew wool could be so neat. Stop looking at the colors. Amongst the commotion, the voice of the black sheep pipes up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you appreciate my handiwork. Are you kidding? This is the most amazing wool we've ever seen. Where can we get some more? Stop, listen to me. Oh wow, look at all these customers. We need to get that shop of yours up and running again. You're right. Oh my, this is all so overwhelming. Looks like it's time to roll up my sleeves and get back to work. Does that mean you'll reopen your wool shop? Well, fix it up again if it means we can get more of these fantabulous colors. The ram swings his bronze bell harder and harder, desperately trying to be heard over the joyful celebrations of his flock. Oh no, he met with a terrible fate. Oh my, what in the dickens happened? I guess he clanged that awful bell of his just a little too hard. Gave his own head a proper ringing till he couldn't take any more. He glanced over to the ram's empty soapbox. A fitting end, I suppose. A shepherd is nothing without his flock. You pick up the bell, but not a sound emanates from it. Something is muffled. You turn it over to look inside, and find that the metal clanger is covered in a familiar bristly white wool. The soul of the ram. Alrighty, one more soul collected. Oh. That's an interesting idea. Like a teacher roleplay kind of mixed with a bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. The thing is, with Doki Doki Literature Club is that if you are familiar with the game, the characters are so iconic, so I worry about making an OC for that would be a little bit tricky. Unless it was like a teacher that was like a kind of a yandere towards the listener character, maybe. Or was like, it's smitten with the listener character, but then that kind of like is a bit tricky for me because it's like an older character with a presumed maybe younger listener character, which is kind of no, not for me personally. But I'll throw some ideas around in my brain since a teacher ASMR is something that you guys would find interesting. Let me just make a note of that. Let me make a note. While you guys enjoy this jaunty village music. Alrighty, so who should we go after next? I think we'll save the cat for last because just to break things up a bit with the kind of village setting, maybe since you guys like the docks so much, that could be interesting, but we've already started the quest of sorts for the rat in the graveyard, so why don't we go after that one next? We'll go to the rat in the graveyard, and then we'll do the fish in the docks, and then we'll go after the cat in the market. So yes, why don't we head over to the graveyard because it's so spooky. Oh, we've spent a good amount of time there already, so let's progress that quest a little bit more. Where is it? Yeah, it could be like a professor and a university student and make that very clear regarding that. But I'll consider it. I'll just have to... I need to find a way to make it work in a way that I feel comfortable performing and writing a script for it. And that's something I know will still be enjoyable and will still like play into that fantasy in some regards. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that idea. Because I may or may not have been playing or replaying a bit of Boyfriend Dungeon recently. And, so a fencing teacher could be interesting. Again, not confirming anything. I just make notes if there's an idea that's suggested in chat that I find curious. Okay, I can't quite get through to the house, but I think there's another way on this map. Ah, yes, that way. Spooky, scary skeletons. Alrighty then. Let's explore this haunted house, shall we? Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of ghosts. There's a lot of spooky ghosts. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself was drawing breath. An ear-splitting scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Ah, that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee, or I'm a chicken's aunt. You take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out, grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle, or I cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Okay, we don't know what their weakness is yet. Your footfalls again conjure many grasping spectral hands, clutching and scratching so you keep from going any further. I'll need some help from the gravekeeper to calm these grabby ghosts. Okay, fine. I'm going back. I'm going back! I love the witch's little, like, flappy flaps of her cape, and they look like wings. Flap, 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 flap. Hello, sir. You're back. It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Or maybe a lich come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax, it's just your run-of-the-mill banshee. A banshee? I knew it. No wonder the dead's been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? But a spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy though. The place was so haunted that I couldn't get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clear it right up. This sort of stuff happen often? Why, just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. Darn fella was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyways, eventually I had to call in the grave squad. Are we getting ye old Ghostbusters up in here? Anyways, eventually I had to call in the grave squad exterminators. They got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs, but they left behind this, where'd it get to? Aha, they gave me this, to ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp? I thought those things got recalled because of all those possessions. Huh, I never heard nothing about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. He gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Ah, jeez. Looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get the gas myself, but with the graveyard in this state... He shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Put on my spectacles. Okay, bat wings, cryptic crawler silk, and ghostly ectoplasm. Okay. Let's see if we can do the bat wings first. Come on. Brilliant. And what do we need for this the spider thing again? We needed that, which is that. Damn it. Okay, we need more Eye of Newt. Off to the swamp. Now I'm just trying to imagine ye old Ghostbusters, and it's not even like in a steampunk sense where like you'd have like the proton pack is like a steampunk thing. I'm trying to think of like medieval, like Black Plague levels of Ghostbusters, where who would Swan call for? The busters of ghosts. And people just standing in the streets screaming, "Oh, come help us, oh busters of ghosts. We have we require an exorcism, most powerful." For we find our situation horribly conflagellated by spirits of the unresting. Chat, I'm gonna request something. Can someone Google search or like YouTube search if someone's done a medieval cover of the Ghostbusters theme? Like, I can't play it on stream or anything like that because of, like, I worry about copyright. But all I'm thinking, like, is, has someone made a medieval cover of the Ghostbusters theme? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Ghostbusters movies myself, but oh my god, please, please let have someone made that. Where do I find newts again? I thought they were in logs, maybe. Ah, there you are. It exists! There is a bardcore cover of the Ghostbusters song. The Ghostbusters theme. Oh my god, that's amazing. Because I was like, wait, okay, there's been medieval or like bardcore covers of a lot of things. I wonder if anyone's done the Ghostbusters theme yet. Okay, it's in the Discord. Brilliant. I'll check it out after the stream tonight. Actually, while we're here, I might as well try and grab some more thistles, because I am always running low on those. I hope you two are doing wonderfully well. You seem to be doing well. Okay. I think that's all I needed. What was I making again? Ah, yes, it was that. So I needed that. I'm running a little bit low on thistles, so I'm gonna go for a look around and see if I can just gather some more. actually quite like the music in the swamp as well. It's much more low-key from a lot of the other areas, and it's more like chill, kind of cruisy. Makes me want to start singing some good old American murder song. Dangling, tangling. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well get some more of these special spirit salts. Because especially if we're going to be going into the graveyard next, I'm probably going to need a lot of those. Any others I've missed? No, I think we're good. Okay, let's head back to the graveyard. I have to say, thank God that we have fast travel in this game, because while I love this game and I love exploring all the different areas, it just makes things so much easier, especially as this is a crafting based game and you have to go back and forth to so many different areas for different ingredients. Okay, brilliant. Thanks guys for posting it in the Discord. Come out, my pretty darlings. Y32F, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you're welcome back at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. Anything else that's cool down here? Oh. Oh. Ooh. And thankfully the enemies are slow enough that you can easily dodge around them. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Damn it. I can't go grave robbing. No. Alright, we've got all the supplies we need. He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Batwing. The webbed wings still flap of their own accord. The phantom goo feels as if it's attempting to pull you down beneath the soil. The crypt crawler silk is thick and smells oddly of lilac. I seem to have misplaced my reading glasses, so maybe you better prepare the mixture. You read off the well-worn instructions printed on the lantern. They're horrifyingly confusing and riddled with spelling mistakes. How did these contraptions ever make it to market in the first place? You better stand back. If I do this wrong, things might get a little... You grind together the gruesome ingredients into a waxy paste before rendering the whole mixture down over the gravekeeper's cooking fire. The odor coming off from the wet, bubbling soup makes the hairs on your nose prickle, but you power through it and pour the ghastly oil into the lantern with a rusty funnel. The Gravekeeper raises one caterpillar-like eyebrow at you. No kaboom? Perfect. Give her a good shake. You swish the oil around inside the lamp and light the wick. Slowly, a bluish, unearthly glow fills the space around you. The light makes your teeth itch when you look directly at it. We'll take that. Take a look at that. Fresh as a daisy. Just wave it around should any wayward ghoulies try to accost you. It should clear the way to that miserable banshee. If and you can ask her what all the fuss is about. Alrighty, we have a wonderful new tool. I actually wonder, where is the origin of the banjo? Because I also associated with American music, but I wonder if it was originally brought over from another part of the world when there was a lot of immigration into the United States, and so then like the origins of the banjo comes from another country entirely, but it's now more commonly associated with the American South. That could be interesting. I'm not quite sure of its origins myself, but ooh, okay, that's cool. Mine. Well, hello to you too. Yeah, that's usually people's reactions when I walk into a room. Just start screaming in horror. Hello, my dear. Can I be of assistance? I'm not going to scream into the microphone because I don't want your guys' ears to burst. I'll just try and do a creepy voice though. Come to taunt me as well. Taunt you? I come to find out why you're throwing such a tantrum. You raise the dead with your wailing. The wraith's jaw drops to a collarbone, howling as her ghostly arms reach for you. You quickly raise the ghost lamp high, bathing the room in cold light. The spirit recoils away, covering her eyes with translucent hands. It burns. Why do you torment me so? Oh, quit being so dramatic. Now tell me what's got you so upset. It's gone. That sneak, that thieving, plague-ridden rodent stole it. What's gone? Who stole it? My family's crypt was defiled by that wretched rat. My most precious treasure, my brooch, it's gone. I will not rest until I have it back. Ah, the rat stole the brooch from your crypt. That's enough to make anyone upset. Yes, it was stolen, ripped from my breast. Where has it gone? Well, if the rat pilfered it off your remains, maybe he had left behind a clue as to where he ran off to. But that crypt is jammed full of caskets. How will I know which box is yours? What was your name? I do not remember. Who was I? Everything is clouded by my suffering. Well, this was your house, right? There must be some relics in here that point me in the right direction. Okay, I get it. I'll get to the bottom of this. Then you can stop all this howling. Alrighty, search for the haunted house for clues. We can do that, okay. This corroded picture frame has almost completely deteriorated. You can barely make out the ghostly figures sitting together on the rotten canvas. A shame. Time has almost forgotten this family. Maybe I can restore just a little piece of them? Okay, a restorative idol. Do I have enough stuff to make one of those? Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna have to go back to the fucking field? Okay, fine. Okay, family crest and an order of death. This heavy box seems like it might contain important family documents, but it's locked tight. I doubt the key is anywhere around here. I better just make my own. I have a skeleton key! Perfect! And that is why I held on to it. There we go. You crack open the chest to find a collection of mouldy papers and bills, but a heavy book at the bottom looks promising. In the cracked, leather-bound tome, you browse through long-forgotten obituaries, and we mourn her death, the third of her siblings to pass. Much beloved, she will long be remembered for her beautiful singing voice and tireless pursuits of justice. Sounds like our Banshee, the third to die. That will mean that her casket will be the third one in her row. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is interesting. The banjo has its roots in African instruments, interestingly. The origins of the modern banjo come from enslaved people in the Caribbean, specifically in West Africa, according to a quick Google search. Awesome! The more you know. There should be a family crest around here. And, ooh, we have a Pick My Voice from Lou Bear for the Dryder Queen. Well, now. Isn't this curious, indeed? This embossed shield looks like it might be a coat of arms, but the face is so badly encrusted with patina that you can't quite make out what it is. A good cleaning ought to get this looking spick and span. Alright, something with a little more zest. Purification water. What do we need for that, I wonder? More ectoplasm, more water, of course. Alrighty, looks like we've got a little bit of exploring to do. For more ectoplasm, we need another one of these. Did I just use that without getting in range? Well, that's certainly irritating. But oh well. Well, Vernex, it requires a bit of practice on my part, but after a while, you get a feel for these things. But chat, I hope you've all been behaving yourselves in my absence. Looks like I need more of these sticks. I can get them from the forest or the swamp, which is fine, I suppose. So we need to go to the field and we need to go to the forest, it seems. Well, then let's be off then. Let us go to the forest, I think, as there's a few things I need to get from there. And that is to the swamp. My apologies. That is a very good point, Salvaholder. It seems that going by the votes that I put out on YouTube and Twitter, you were all quite the fans of the Dryder Queen and my beautiful little moth girl. She is such a darling for me, so well behaved, so eager to please. an awful lot like you. So willing and eager to earn my favor. Let's go for a little wander in the woods, shall we? There are many supplies I was running low on here, so... Oh, I'm sure Cytarl is capable of her own methods, her own way of doing things. But it's nice to know where your loyalties lie. Oh, Zanchlu, you're too kind. It's very flattering that I can spark such a curious desire in your hearts despite you trembling with fear at the sight of me. Well, that's a wonderful thing indeed. But it seems our time together has come to a close. So, thank you so very much, Lubert, for requesting the wonderful Queen Caver of the Crystal Caverns. Who knows? You might see her again this year. That's right, we needed water, so let us head over to that well and get some more water, shall we? There we are. Oh my, it seems that there's some people in chat who are very excited about the prospect of seeing Queen Caver again. The Lou Bear, I hope so. I'm loving the monster universe you are building. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. You're amazing, thank you. I walk away for 5 minutes and the chat is in shambles. Business as usual. Yep, you know what? So long as everyone is having fun and behaving themselves for the most part, then yeah, it's all good. But it's so curious how just like the slightest change in my voice and embodying a certain character can just send your minds reeling. My. That is a curious thing indeed. And I try my best to show restraint. I really do. But of course I can't promise anything. Now, what do I need? God damn it, I needed more water. Fuck. Let's head back over there. We all just sat blushing for 10 minutes. Oh. You guys are so sweet. Alright, I think I could almost make that. I just need to make more ectoplasm. And I need more bat wings for more ectoplasm and the... That's right, I had to go to the fields. So let's be off and do that. Oh, that's right, the portal was over here. Over here. Oh, guys, as much as I look forward to established characters, I look forward to any new ones to come. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Like, I really try to pay more attention to when I get really good feedback for certain characters and you guys seem to really engage with them and you really want to see more of them. But then I like throwing the occasional new character in there just to see, like, okay, what do you think of this person? And then just throw it out there, see what you guys think. Can I get both of them? Maybe not. Good. And for that, I just need more bat wings from the graveyard. The theatre of the mind is magical indeed, and the skilled performers able to tug and exalt at the senses should be thoroughly appreciated for their mastery. Absolutely. I would like to think I'm a fairly good storyteller. I work really hard to tell wonderful stories on my YouTube channel. And at some point I would like to write a full book. Whether it's a novella or a collection of short stories or a full novel. That's one thing I would really, really like to do is publish a book. Spooky, scary skeletons. Where is one? Come on. Where's one of the bigger ghosts? I require ectoplasm. Oh, maybe we have to go up to the house again, because there was one in there, but I didn't get them. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. Can I make another one? Better work. There we go. For fuck's sake. Okay, now I can make this. There we go. And for the tarnished crest, I needed this, the purification water. You clean away the grit and grime to reveal a proud lion staring back at you. This crest looks like it matches one of the burial rooms in the crypt. Okay, so it's a lion, and it's 3 rows from the back, I think, was, or 3 rows in was where the, crypt might be. Color and light flood back into the faded painting to reveal a content-looking family. You recognize one of the younger girls by her shock of hair and brooch on her chest. That must be our wailing wraith, a granddaughter by the look of it, so she must be on the lower tiers of the crypt. Okay, I think that's everything I need to know. The banshee's body is buried under the crest of the lion. She's a granddaughter, she'll be on the bottom row, and she was the 3rd one to pass away. Okay. Okay, good. You guys can't see it in detail on the screen, but I can see that it gives precisely where the body is. Okay, we need a book club section for the respite. Hell yes, I can absolutely make like a little book club chat on my Discord if you guys would be interested in that, and then we can share books that we've been reading recently. Because I'm determined to read a lot more books. Many more books this year. Oh, you're back. Find out anything about our predicament? It seems like you've got a grave robber on the loose. The banshee had a brooch stolen from her family crypt. A grave robber? Oh, damn those despicable degenerates. With the increase in ghosts, I haven't been able to do my nightly patrols. I need to get to the crypt and find her body. The thief might have left something behind. Well, good luck. That place has more spiders than I have liver spots, so you'll understand if I stay behind. Actually, that's a good point. Okay, I can make 1 more of these. I'll make some more potions, just in case. But I should be able to get around them fairly easily. Oh. Okay, it was the room of the lion, on the row for grandchildren, and the 3rd sibling to die. So, this is the boar, the owl. Lelo Kowalski 23, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely lost tales, and you are welcome at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Take a seat and enjoy yourself. The lion. 3rd sibling to die. This seems promising. Oh, it's not? That's the ox. Okay, this might be it then. You dig your nails underneath the loose plaque and begin to pull. The rusty bolt pops off the corners and, rusty bolts pop off the corners of the end cap as the whole thing rips from the mossy wall. You toss away the grave cover and peer inside the dark hollow, holding your lamp aloft. Dozens of small, beady eyes blink back at you. Rats! You quickly jump aside as a torrent of vermin come pouring out from the coffin. Filthy little biters, come to pilfer more graves? Squeaking and hissing, they flow like some lumpy liquid rushing back towards the entrance. You get the feeling that these rats are far more organized than any normal pest. Where are you off to, little devils? Running back to your master, perhaps? Yes, let us follow them, shall we? Oh, look at them go. Rats are very cute though. It's just when they're in like crypts and they've got a lot more disease on them and they get a bit matted and creepy and bitey, then maybe not. Excuse me. Oh, look at them go! Run, 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 run. Ooh, here they are. You track the swarm of rats into thorny bramble, their bodies whirling in the verminous mass. This does not, however, seem to be their permanent nest. If you could only flush them out, perhaps they would flee to their true source. A good spark ought to set this dry tinder alight. Can't hide from me, beasts. Oh, perfect. I have a cinder box. The brush is quickly subsumed in tongues of flame, scattering the rats beneath. Their frenzied rout is not without order. Rout is not without order, though. In a wave of fur and claws, they scramble through the graveyard towards their next hiding place. Franklin! Thank you so much for the 6-month resub. New badge, POG. Absolutely. I hope you enjoyed the new badge in chat, and thank you so much for the 6 months of support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Hiding in here, are we? Neglected mausoleum. The hordes of rats pour between the bars of this crumbling mausoleum, swirling in a gyre just out of reach. Once more they have found temporary refuge. Such a closed-in space seems ripe for a good smoking. They won't be able to hold their breath for long. Okay, a smoke pellet. I should be able to make that. Yes, 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 yes. The smoke emitting from the pellet is thick and concentrated. Even though they are below the worst of it, the choking fumes are enough to flush the rats out. Once more they rush forth, this time fleeing towards the shadow of the ruined church. A ruined church, you say? The flood of rats squeeze through the bars of the great brass gate and disappear into the ruins of a squat, abandoned church. Heavy chains bind the gates, and the rusted padlock is well beyond accepting any sort of key. Something more potent will be needed to open it. A strong acid should eat through the rust. Alright, what do I need for that? Acidic unguent corrodes anything except itself, thus explains the unconventional bottle. So I need weird water and a potion of light. Okay, I need to go back to the swamp. And I need more water. So I also, for that, need more campfire embers. So let us go to the forest. Yeah, let's go to the forest and then we'll head up to the swamp. I actually need some more of the proboscis for the mosquitoes, because I need those occasionally for sewing kits. Actually, oh, there's a smoke pellet I need for those. Damn it. There we go. I also needed more thistles as well. So let's grab some of those. So weird water. I need to make more jars. So I need some more campfire embers. There were a fair amount in the forest from what I can recall, so let's have a look over there. Pretty Lavinia of the 6 and 5 mile ends works the lost fathers in the town of missing men. Carolina swamp juice by her finger as she lingers. Pretty Lavinia. Sorry if there's moments where I'm a little bit quiet, but I'm just so caught up in just how pretty this game is and the beautiful storybook aesthetic. Just, oh, so gorgeous. Actually, there was a fair amount of campfire ashes over in the village, from what I remember. Oh, that was towards the field. There actually should be some over around here as well. Maybe. Hopefully? Possibly? Maybe not. Let's just head back over to the village and just grab some more amber, shall we? No, that was... Here we are. There we go. I remembered because this building was burnt down. Alright, I think that's everything. And now we just need to go to the well. And the village well should be around here somewhere. I think it was in the main square. Yeah, honestly, the color palette for each area just makes each region stand out so beautifully, and oh, sorry, I just get swept up in how pretty this game is. There we go. Now, let us head back to the graveyard. Probably after we sort things out with the rat. That's probably whenabouts I'm going to wrap things up for tonight, guys. Wait, did I head to the field again? Damn it. Wrong area. But that's okay, because we're just chilling, exploring, digging up cobblestones. Get over here. There we go. Alrighty. We have the acid. Lubear, I think silence in video games can be one of the most effective tools in video games. For example, the silence after a fight in Doom is way more impactful than any of the boss battles. That's true. I like when silence in video games is used effectively and not just like to make you tense and worried about a jump scare coming. Because I'm really not a big fan of jump scares in any capacity, which is why I'll never play games like Five Nights at Freddy's, because I find jump scares just distressing and not fun or anything like that. But if used effectively, silence can be amazing in video games, especially horror games, to help build atmosphere. The iron of the padlock wheezes in protest as it melts away into blackened goo. The chains fall away and you push open the gate to the churchyard beyond. Alright. Give back this heirloom. Come on. Rat, where are you? Oh, Salvaholder, thoughts on Silent Hill? Amazing game. Silent Hill 2 is one of the greatest video games of all time. We have been too long denied of a new one that was of a worthy quality. PT was incredibly intriguing, and I wish that it had been fully realized into a full game. Well, Silent Hills was realized into a full game. But hey, we got Death Stranding, which is absolutely fucking amazing, and I loved it, and I cried while playing it. But yes, I really hope at some point in the future we get another Silent Hill game, and like a full game. You attempt to pick up the candlestick, but find it attached to some mechanism inside the altar. A latch flips and you watch a stack of boxes slide aside to reveal a hidden crack in the wall. There we go. Oh, this is the den of the rat. And what an opulent den it is. Hey, who in blazes are you? Who let you in, huh? I let myself in. You should really hide your secret lair a bit better. Though I must admit, this is quite the collection you've acquired here. Why, what's it to you? You looking to make a trade? We got whatever you need, sister. If you can pay the price, that is. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for an old antique brooch, and I heard you're the one to talk to. Oh yeah, I'm getting some heavy Skaven vibes from them. Yeah, we got plenty of brooches. Any of these beauties catch your eye? The vermin flips open his cloak and you see it's lined with rows and rows of jewellery. You want to buy a sundial? You lean in for a closer look. The items all look like Price's family heirlooms, but you can't pick out the one that belongs to the Banshee. I'm not sure. I'll need to confer with my friend as to which is the right one. The rat narrows his eyes suspiciously and hides his wares back inside his cloak. And just who is this friend of yours? Why, she's the original owner, of course. She would very much like her property returned to her. No deal. We don't make trades with the dead. But you're happy enough to steal from them? Let me just go tell my friend where your little hideout is. I'm sure she'll be more persuasive than myself. Fool! This place is sacred ground. No bad spirits can enter here. Now get out before we pick you clean. Alright, alright. No need to be crass. Quickly grab any interesting items that I can snatch before making my departure. No spirits may cross the threshold, eh? Well then, I'll just have to invite one in myself. You eye the flat surface of the barren altar. It looks like the perfect place to conduct a seance. Ooh! Just the place to set a spirit board. Okay, what do we need to make a spirit board? Okay, for that, we need... we've got plenty of bones. We need to make another one of these, which means I have to go back to the fucking fields. And... dog hair for a wicked gemstone. Okay, I can easily get that. But I will have to go back to the fields. So yes, let us go back to the fields and the forest, because I know where there's a dog in the forest, and I know where to go in the fields. Honestly, like, I'm more than happy just watching Markiplier play FNAF. Although watching him play Security Breach was rough, shall we say, just because Security Breach, my god, that game is so broken. Like, guys, we don't mind waiting another 6 months, so long as it is a polished final product when it comes out. God damn it. Sorry, I won't start that rant because I could go for ages. Hello, pumpkin friends. And then I needed dog fur. I don't think there's a dog around here. I'll just do a quick check, just in case I'm wrong. There might be one around here, but I don't know where. Yeah, honestly, in my personal opinion, just watching from what I've seen others streaming it, or playing it and then putting it up on YouTube, Security Breach really badly needed just another year, if not a minimum of 6 months, for bug checks and beta testing. Because it was painful to watch some people play it, like, because they had to play it because they're really well known for playing the FNAF series, but my god, it was rough. And I do not have the patience for a game that is, like, so broken that way. And I learned my lesson when it came to streaming games that were still considered early access, because I do not have patience for a lot of bugs, and I like to play multiple chapters in a game and just have, like, a fulfilling story when I stream. So there's a lot of games I have my eye on and that are on my Steam wish list, but I'm more than happy to wait as long as need be for a fully polished product to come out. And yeah, with the release, like, I won't go into a full rant about it, but with the release of FNAF, it very much felt like it was released so it could be released in time for Christmas. That's right, I forgot also in the Potter's area there's a lot of places where I can pick up more campfire embers. Okay, but I should have everything I need. There we go. Okay, I will say I have one exception when it comes to early access games, and that is Baldur's Gate 3. I have bought it in advance. I know it's steadily being patched in and it's not official release yet, but that's under the clarification of it is still early access. So you get to help with the development of the game and you get to experience like all the stages of development, as opposed to them releasing it as a full game and then it being bugged to hell, and then over the next like 6 months it being patched into a full game. Like that is when I'm like, that's when I'm angry, when it's released as a full finished product but it's buggy as hell and clearly it needed another year of development. But if it's early access and you're buying it under the knowledge that it's early access and there's still going to be plenty of bugs and the full story is not going to be released yet, that's when like you are knowingly buying this knowing that it's not fully complete. Because guys, Baldur's Gate 3 is so fucking good. Oh, and trust me, when the full game is released, I'm definitely streaming it. Because I love it so much. Okay, craft a spirit board to summon a banshee. Let us summon a spirit here and now. You close your eyes and place your hands on the planchette of the spirit board. Concentrating hard, you try to focus your thoughts towards the haunted mansion. Hello? Can you hear me? Show me a sign. The planchette begins to twitch and move, slowly tracing out letters on the board. Who is this? Oh, come now. Who else would it be? I'm calling to let you know I found where the rat is. You might want to come down here and speak to him. The lights flicker within the halls and dim down until you are drenched in total darkness. Only a blood-red glow throbs from the altar. Wind rushes through the church, and you can hear the squealing of rats as they dive for cover. On the gale comes the screams of the dead, reverberating through the halls. The spirit board shudders and splits with the noise, and a skeletal hand claws its way out of the out of the peephole of the cracked planchette. He is here. I can smell him. Right through the crack in the wall, actually. The vengeful spirit howls and flies straight through your body as she sweeps down into the rat's hideout. That's chilly. Wait for me, I need to see how this ends. Oh, I'm sure it can only end well. You dare take from me. Wait, I was just a simple misunderstanding. I didn't... Even in your hour of judgment, you lie? The rat's bulging eyes lock onto you in desperation. This is your doing, isn't it? You let her in here. I am merely helping to settle the dispute. You thought all your grave robbing wouldn't come with consequences? Face justice for your crimes, thief. The dead have come for you. The banshee whirls around like a hurricane, drawing with her an innumerable host of ghosts and spirits. Like, this is a very dramatic scene, but I'm noticing in chat when I was playing Hades and I had that super broken build of Exogryph, and I was just mass launching bombs everywhere, and I didn't even get to fight Hades with it because that was the last one you needed in order to get past him. And to this day, when I've been playing Hades to like finish the epilogue and get all the achievements, or as many achievements as I can, I'm trying to rack my brain of what was that build. what was that build? It was so broken and so beautiful. Okay, back to the story. The Banshee whirls around like a hurricane, drawing with her an innumerable host of ghosts and spirits. No, no, get off of us, you wretches! You were dead, find us keepers. Spectral claws grab onto the rat and his verminous minions and drag them squealing into the underworld. With a crack of thunder, the howling wind evaporates. Not a single rat remains. A calm falls over the Banshee as she reaches down and picks up one of the scattered brooches left on the floor. My brooch. It's back. It's safe. I can finally sleep. She clutches her treasure to her breast and looks at you with a final crooked smile before fading away in a glimmer of ghostly smoke. In the eerie silence of the cave, you see something squirming in the debris. Yes, yes, yes! You brush aside some filth for treasure and uncover a writhing mass of pink rat tails, tangled together like worms. Ugh, looks like they got all knotted up trying to escape. The soul of the rat. Amazing. Amazing. Oh. Okay, we have 2 more souls to collect, so I'm just gonna exit out of here and then we will wrap things up for this evening. I just want to make sure that it auto-saved before we finish things for the night. But I think with that, we will call this a night, and a very successful night. We got the ram and the rat. So next time we return to Wytchwood, we will be pursuing the fish and the cat. I'm very excited to see what the story of the fish is, and the cat as well. But the docks look to be a very interesting area, especially with that Shadow over Innsmouth sort of vibe to it. But let us wrap things up for this evening, and thank you all so very much for joining me tonight. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You're welcome anytime. And be sure to check out my other socials in the chat in case you haven't already. My Twitter for important updates and other shenanigans. My YouTube for my ASMR tales. And my Instagram for lovely pictures of myself. But let us see who we shall raid this evening. Let's give some love to Decade Games again. Oh, but you guys were absolutely amazing tonight. Thank you all so very much for joining me, and a huge thank you to everyone who dropped bits, who renewed their subscriptions, who gifted subscriptions. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see what this year holds ahead for us. But just take this coming year at your own pace. While I'm sure many people have goals they want to achieve, we still live in very difficult, very turbulent times. So please just prioritize your own health and well-being first and foremost. Pursue your goals to the best of your abilities, but just take this coming year as best you possibly can. I have things I want to achieve myself, but I'm just going to see how this year goes ahead for all of us, and just take it one day at a time. But thank you all so very much for joining me this evening. I had a wonderful time. I hope you all did as well. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys.